These are some of my favorite postings. Chuck Norris was here and he chose scissors. Or, I like this particular one as it relates to math. Chuck Norris has divided by 0 twice. That's right. I'm dedicating this one to my buddy Chuck Norris. Yeah, we go way back. I wish. Now, bear in mind, Chuck Norris can just look at a math problem and it would solve itself, right? Assume that's not quite the case. So suppose we're looking at this problem here. We're going to solve the square root of 9 plus x, close square root, minus x minus 3 equals 0. And this square root thing, it looks kind of like a pistol, right? Or a gun. So you got to say to yourself, well, what would Chuck Norris do in this situation? Again, we're assuming it just doesn't solve itself. But what he would do is he would get the innocent bystanders to safety first, right? So we're going to get everything that does not have a radical in it by itself on one side of the equal sign. So we're going to add x and add 3 to the other side so that we have just the radical on one side. 9 plus x square rooted equals x plus 3. See how I have the square root all by itself on one side? That's how you want to start these problems, all right? So yeah, so Chuck Norris, he's got the bad guys right there in front of him. All the innocent bystanders are behind him. So now he's going to disarm the guy with the gun. And how do you disarm the guy with the gun? You square both sides. That'll take care of the square root. So the left-hand side will be 9 plus x. The right-hand side is going to be x plus 3 times x plus 3, which is going to be x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. When we collect like terms, that'll be x squared plus 6x plus 9. Again, if you know the perfect square trinomial formula, you'll be able to go from here straight down to here and skip these 2 intermediate steps, but that's okay. You don't have to. Just makes it go a little faster. I need to use the zero product rule now to solve this thing. So I'm going to subtract 9 to both sides, subtract an x to both sides. That'll put us at 0, equaling x squared plus 5x. So now we'll factor out an x. So our factors we're looking at are x and x plus 5, which means our potential answers are x equals 0 and x equals negative 5. And I'm not going to circle that negative 5 because I need to check my answers. Now, you could plug it into the very beginning of the problem, but what I usually tell people is, let's look at it from this point right here, where I isolated for the radical. Okay, 9 plus x equals x plus 3. You don't have to plug in your values for x in at the very beginning and see if what you get on the left side equals 0. You don't have to do that. Okay, there is a way around this. If you isolate it for your radical, think about this. The square root, once you take the square root of a number, it has to come out positive, right? So, if I plug in a 0 here, 0 plus 3 is 3. And that one's okay, because it's a positive value. It's the negative 5 that's a problem. If you plug in a negative 5 for x, negative 5 plus 3 is a negative 2. And this guy here needs to be positive. When can a positive number equal a negative 2? It doesn't. So that means we're going to throw out the x equals negative 5. So the only answer here is x equals 0. All right, and that's how you take care of solving equations with a radical in it.